check on that. And see if we can get this knocked out in 3 takes, hopefully. Try it. I'll do my best on the first one, but it might be a warm-up.
Yeah.
Drink of water. Hit it.
Here we go.
I've been around for you, been up and down for you, but I just can't get any relief. I swallowed my pride for you, lived and lied for you, but you still make me feel like a thief. You got me stealing your love away, 'cause you never give it. Peeling the years away, and we can't relive it. Oh, I make you laugh, and you make me cry. I believe it's time for me to fly. You said we'd work it out. You said that you had no doubt that deep down we were really in love. Oh, but I'm tired of holding on to a feeling I know is gone. I do believe that I've had enough. I've had enough of the falseness of a worn-out relation. Enough of the jealousy and the intoleration. Oh, I make you laugh and you make me cry. I believe it's time for me to fly. Oh, I've got to set myself free. And that's just how it's got to be. I know it hurts to say goodbye, but it's time for me to fly. Ooh, baby. Don't you know it's time to fly? Oh, I've got to set myself free. Oh, baby, that's just how it's got to be. I know it hurts to say goodbye, but it's time for me to fly. 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 Not too bad for a warm-up.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Not too bad for a warm-up.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. Hit that speaker. And we'll see if you have any comments. I know it's, I don't think it's perfect, but it was pretty good though.
No red buttons. We'll just hit play.
lift me up though on that little dial. The red dial.
Yeah, that's
There you go. This is hot button. Yeah, there you go. Now hit the play button.
I still think you need to be a little bit closer to the mic.
Okay.
Through everything except for when you're belting it.
Okay. Probably just have to increase my volume because I was pretty close to the mic.
Well, yeah, and I thought at first that maybe you were taking a little bit easy just as a warm up, you know?
Probably a little bit. I gotta kind of get into it here.
Yeah, I figured second take would be better.
I've been around for you, been up and down for you, but I just can't get any relief. I swallowed my pride for you, lived in life for you, but you still make me feel like a thief. You got me stealing your love away, 'cause you never give it. Peeling the years away, and we can't relive it. Oh, I make you laugh, and you make me cry. I believe it's time for me to fly. You said you'd work it out. You said that you had no doubt that deep down we were really in love. Oh, but I'm tired of holding on to a feeling I know is gone. I believe that I've had enough. I've had enough of the falseness of a worn-out relation. Enough of the jealousy and the intoleration. Oh, I make you laugh and you make me cry. I believe it's time for me to fly. Time for me to fly. Oh, I've got to say to myself, time for me to fly. And that's just how it's got to be. I know it hurts to say goodbye, but it's time for me to fly. Don't you know it's time to fly? Oh, I've got to set myself free. Oh, baby, that's just how it's got to be. I know it hurts to say goodbye, but it's time for me to fly. 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 Not bad for a warm-up.
Yeah.
Alright, never save that, dude. File, export, audio mix. This is take 3. Make sure it's going out the right place. Alright. Get rid of that track. Bring in a new track.
gonna do that.
Off and off. That's off. Everything's off. Turn the air on. A swig of water. Alright, let's see if we can get it this time. Hit it.
Here we go.
So go ahead and stop that. It was like glitching. The backing track. And then it did twice.
Really?
Yeah, let me just delete that track. Yeah, it kind of glitched. It was kind of weird. Like it got stuck for just a tiny second there.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, I heard it on my end. Get rid of that. I didn't want to go through all that trouble and then have that little hiccup. Red, delay, input 1, all the way to the end. I think we're good.
Good.
Yeah, that was weird. Like the track got stuck just a tiny bit. Hit it.
Here we go.
You don't hear that? I wonder if it's my headphones.
It might be because I was listening that time and I didn't hear it.
It must be my headphones then. They're kind of like popping in and out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put a new track in there. And I think on this next one, I'm just going to go for it. And just assume that it's probably my headphones that are just popping a little bit. Kind of weird. Because there's no way it could be the track. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just kind of is what it is. So
Yeah.
it's probably my headphones.
Yeah, like I said, I was listening for it that time.
That's
I
what
didn't
you
hear
hear
it.
it. Okay, good. That's good to know you didn't hear it. It won't mess me up singing wise. I just thought maybe it was something that was going to come up in the audio, but I kind of doubt it. I think it's just my headphones because I'm kind of swaying a little bit. It's probably causing a little popping on my headphone. Good.
Putting that on top doesn't really do any good because
Oh,
as
you
soon as I
like
hit
this
the
Oh, okay.
green arrow, it does that.
Oh, okay. I think we're good, huh? Yeah, we're good. All right, we're just going to go for it on this one. I think it's just my headphones.
Yeah,
Probably the little connection, you know?
might be getting a little loose.
Hit it.
Here we go.
I've been around for you, been up and down for you, but I just can't get any relief. I've swallowed my pride for you, lived and lied for you, but you still make me feel like a thief. You got me stealing your love away, 'cause you never give it. peeling the years away, and we can't relive it. Oh, I make you laugh, and you make me cry. I believe it's time for me to fly. You said we'd work it out. You said that you had no doubt that deep down we were really in love. Oh, but I'm tired of holding on to a feeling I know is gone. I do believe that I've had enough. I've had enough of the falseness of a worn-out relation. Enough of the jealousy and the intoleration. Oh, I make you laugh and you make me cry. I believe it's time for me to fly. Oh, I've got to set myself free. And that's just how it's got to be. I know it hurts to say goodbye, but it's time for me to fly. Ooh, baby. Don't you know it's time to fly? Oh, I've got to set myself free. Oh, baby, that's just how it's got to be. I know it hurts to say goodbye, but it's time for me to fly. 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 How was that?
That was really good.
Going all right?
Yeah. Much clearer. I assume you want to hear?
Yeah. I'll let you sit there so you can get the volume on my voice.
Yeah, I pumped you up already.
Pumping you up. That's the third time I did it, huh? Yeah.
That was second.
Practice was the first one? This is just the second one?
Second. Yeah, we had those two false starts because we thought the practice
I've been around for you, been up and down for you, but I just can't get any relief. I can hear myself better.
Yeah.
I've swallowed my pride for you, lived in life for you, but you still make me feel like a thief. You got me stealing your love away, 'cause you never gave it. Peeling the years away, liking it, and we can't relive it. Oh, I make you laugh, and you make me cry. I believe it's time for me to fly. That's good. You said we'd work it out. You said that you had no doubt that deep down we were really in love. I liked my timing there.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm tired of holding on to a feeling I know is gone. I do believe that I've had enough. Liking it.
Yeah.
I've had enough of the falseness of a worn-out relation. Enough of the jealousy and the intoleration. Oh, I'll make you laugh and you make me cry. I believe it's time for me to fly. Time for me to fly. Oh, I've got to set myself free. Time for me to fly. And that's just how it's got to be. I know it hurts to say goodbye, but it's time for me to fly. Okay. That is cool, the baby part. Yeah. Don't you know it's time to fly? Oh, I've got to set myself free. Oh, baby, that's just how it's got to be. I know it hurts to say goodbye, but it's time for me to fly. It's time for me to fly. It's time for me to fly. That's okay. It's time for me to fly. It's time for me to fly. Okay. It's time for me to fly. Not bad.
Yeah, no, I don't find anything wrong with any of that.
I'll save it. I wanted to try it one more time just for funsies, but that's a good one.
Yeah.
Let me save it before we lose it. The volume was okay the way it is, huh?
Mhm.
Voice-wise.
Yeah, I had you pumped to like 9 dB on that.
This is going to be take 4.
Yeah.
And I think I got one more in me.
Okay.
And at that point, we might be just chasing our tail. We might say 4's the one. Let me make sure I saved it. Minimize all this. That timing was pretty good on that one spot where sometimes it's a little bit weird in that spot. There's something about it that's just kind of weird.
Yeah, yeah, it is. And I've noticed, you know, in the takes that we've done before.
Yeah, that one was the best one.
Even your practice one, it's not like, oh, that's screwed up. It's just like you're a quarter of a step or a quarter of a beat
weird.
off. That one,
it was like right on it. And I couldn't even tell you what it was that made me nail it, because I don't know.
I don't either. I just know
it's weird, huh?
When I hear it, it's that quarter of a beat off. It just kind of, it doesn't like make me cringe. I just notice it's like, it's not quite perfect.
Yeah.
This time it was like, as soon as I heard it, it's like, it was right on.
Right on. I remember how I told you earlier, it's like, I know I'm off there a little bit, but it's kind of a weird little spot in the song.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got that, so I'm going to take this track and delete it. Delete. Well, you know what, before we do that, let's do, before I delete that track, I'm going to delete the backing track and save just the vocals for funsies. So we have me just acapella.
So you already saved it together?
I already saved it together.
Okay.
But now I'm going to do it just acapella. Because I don't need one of the just the backing tracks, I already have that. So I already saved it together. So now I'm going to delete the backing track. Delete. There you go. And now I'm going to do an export, which is the take 4. I'm going to call it take 4 vocal only. Just for fun. So we have that. Someday when I'm dead. Okay. Now I got to bring back, let me get rid of this audio, because now I'm done with that. Track, delete. File, export. File, import. There's the backing track. Bring that in first. There it comes.
I always like that phrase I heard Elvis say when I was watching him on one of those shows where he was recording, where he said, "Now we're just chasing our tail now."
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like we might gain this, but then we'll lose this. You know what I mean? It's like, and after a while, it's like, and is anybody gonna notice but us? No. You know, as long as you and I are okay with it, Don Gouge, I mean, we're pretty particular.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there's 5-second delay. Track, new, create. And now I don't have a lot of pressure on me on this one, so who knows?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we may go, oh shit, you know, hell, that one's even better. Check it out. So, yeah. I think it's ready. Here up, off. All right, no pressure on this one, so that's nice. Let's see if I can hit those high ones anymore, or am I done? Won't know till I get there.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Here we go.
I've been around for you, been up and down for you, but I just can't get any relief. I've swallowed my pride for you, lived and lied for you, but you still make me feel like a thief. You got me stealing your love away, 'cause you never give it. Peeling the years away, and we can't relive it. Oh, I make you laugh, and you make me cry. I believe it's time for me to fly. You said we'd work it out. You said that you had no doubt that deep down we were really in love. Oh, but I'm tired of holding on to a feeling I know is gone. I do believe that I've had enough. I've had enough of the falseness of a worn-out relation. Enough of the jealousy and the intoleration. Oh, I make you laugh, and you make me cry. I believe it's time for me to fly. Oh, I've got to set myself free. And that's just how it's got to be. I know it hurts to say goodbye, but it's time for me to fly. Ooh, baby. Don't you know it's time to fly? Oh, I've got to set myself free. Oh, baby, that's just how it's got to be. I know it hurts to say goodbye, but it's time for me to fly. It's time for me to fly. It's time for me to fly. Nope.
That wasn't it. And there was a little squeak ahead of that. Did you hear it? There's a little squeak.
Yeah, yeah. When you do the two, it's time for me to fly before you hit the big one.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there. Your voice was sounding a little bit stressed.
Yeah, yeah.
And then back the other one where you hit the really big one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That one, it was like your voice was wavering.
Oh.
So it wasn't holding the note. It was kind of like going,
Okay.
like
So there was
that.
no reason to go to the end.
Yeah,
So I think we got it. Did we got it on that number 4?
I think so.
Put this heat airbag on.
I don't think you're. Well, you definitely didn't do any better tonight.
Well, that's for sure.
But
I'm going to hear it 4 one more time. So I'm not even going to save this one.
Yeah, I don't think
I
that's.
don't think there's much to save. And like you said, I think I'm done anyway.
Yeah, without.
You think that's normal though, Don Gouge, when the pros are doing these recordings, that they got these limits to how many times they can do it, and you know?
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. You know, and it depends on the song too. Cause I mean, there's been other songs that you've done that we did 8 takes in a night.
Yeah, and it's like no big deal.
You know, but
this one's got these little lifts and.
Yeah, this one's kind of gymnastics in the
it's
vocal
got some
cords
gymnastics
here.
to it. Alright, let's see if we can hear that one more time.
And then the John Waite song, Baby song.
Yeah.
That one was pretty
These
tough,
little rock, soft rock songs, you know, compared to like the Cassidy songs and stuff, they got some interesting stuff going on. And I think when we do them, we do them not so vanilla either, you know.
Right.
They're just kind of keeping it all right here, and we're just kind of bouncing around and a getaway.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
we make it more challenging than what it was in the original.
Oh, no doubt.
Let's go to number 4 here.
Makes you wonder if back when these guys were, you know, doing these songs, and say like, you know, you were a demo singer, and you were singing these songs for the demo, if they could even emulate it.
And I wonder if, you know, the people who are listening on the other end, they just have to be able to tell it's a good song, even if the vocals aren't like 100%. You know, they have to be able to go, "That's a good song."
Right.
You know?
Right. But, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that recorded songs that the demo singer would have wrote it and sang better.
Yeah.
But they were big names.
They were the big names.
I've been around for you, been up and down for you, but I just can't get any relief.
And I'm hypercritical.
I've swallowed my pride for you, living life for you, but you still make me feel like a thief. You got me stealing your love away, 'cause you never give it. Peeling the years away, and we can't relive it. Oh, I make you laugh,
I like that.
and you make me cry.
It's kind of like a laugh.
I believe it's time for me to fly. You said we'd work it out. You said that you had no doubt. Then deep down
Yes,
you
right on.
really in love.
That was right on.
Oh, but I'm tired of holding on to a feeling I know is gone. I do believe that I've had enough. I've had enough of the falseness of a worn-out relation. Enough of the jealousy and the intoleration. Oh, I'll make you laugh and you make me cry. I believe it's time for me to fly. Time for me to fly. Oh, I've got to set myself free. Time for me to fly. And that's just how it's got to be. I know it hurts to say goodbye, but it's time for me to fly.
Did I hear a little squeak at the end? No?
I know.
I like that part too. Now that you've pointed it out.
Don't you know it's time to fly. Oh, I've got to set myself free. Oh, baby, that's just how it's got to be. I know it hurts to say goodbye, but it's time for me to fly. 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 I wish I would have let that out a little longer,
Yeah, it's the only one thing,
you know.
but yeah,
I mean, it's
it's very, very minor.
nobody's gonna even think to say that other than
Mhm.
I ran out of breath, you know.
Right.
It was like that was all I had.
Yeah.
Because I did so good on the part before it, you know. It was like I was kind of out of breath.
Right. You know, I was noticing something, at least if my memory is correct. So those lyrics are written, lyrics, you get those online or they come with
Online.
the music? So,
Am I veering from it, the original?
no, I think these are probably the original, and you do it perfect. I mean, the lyrics fit the meter, perfect. But I think the original singer sang a little bit different. It's right up the front. Let's see. But I just can't get any relief. I'm pretty sure he said, I just can't get no relief.
Oh.
Which is one syllable versus two for any, right? And I'm just wondering if in his mind, you know how sometimes we have to adjust the words a little bit so that it makes sense in your mind?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that was one that he changed to make it fit the meter
For
to
his
fit
head.
his mind.
To fit his head.
Yeah, but you do it perfect. I mean, it's right on meter the whole way.
Okay,
and
good.
I like the fact that it's different,
Yeah.
you know.
It's like a little subtle little change
But
there.
every time I hear it, you know, I'm anticipating or singing along in my head or whatever, like you do with songs, you know. My mind always says no when you say any, so it stands out to me. You know, it's like I'm pretty sure he said no, really.
I think if I send it for the mastering, you know, we're going to send this one,
Mm-hmm.
on that I at the end, I think I could have him take the ones I already did, and just add a couple more so it goes all the way until the end of the music.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think that's a problem for those guys. Just say, take one of my IEIs and add two more onto the end of it,
Mm-hmm.
and let the IEIs continue until the song ends. And then we'll have it nailed, and you won't even be able to tell.
Yeah.
And then tell them to fade it out.
Yeah. The other thing it might be too. We've got one other track we saved, right?
Yeah.
If that one's good on the end and he can't, you know, clip and paste.
I don't think I'll have a problem because
Splice that in.
that one time there was a Cassidy song where it was a big pause, and I had to come in and we couldn't get it. I don't know if you remember, we didn't get it at all. And I sent it to him, and I said, "You need to take me and sync me to that spot," and he did it like no problem. So I think this will be pretty easy.
Even with because you sent him one recording of
It was
vocals
just-
and music.
It
right?
was just one recording.
And he was able to adjust the vocals.
Yeah, I don't know how he did
to
it.
fit the music.
He just synced it up.
Cool.
I can't remember if I came in. I think I came in a little early. It wasn't. I was never coming in late. I was a little early, so the gap. I guess it was easy for him because there was a gap there. So he just had to. If I was coming in early, he had to move it forward or back. If I was coming in early.
Go back.
Yeah, I had to move my voice back a little bit. Yeah. So I guess it was easy. So on the thing, I'm just going to tell him at the very end of the song on the I-E-I-E-I's to extend those out until the music ends, to fade them out,
Mm-hmm.
and then see what he comes up with. Let me turn this thing off because I think I'm good.
Okay.
That's take number 4. We're going to keep it.